I'm Richard Halsted, standing outside the AMC Showplace Classic 12 in beautiful Bloomington, Indiana. These are Richard Halsted's movie reviews. Been over-consuming, overindulging, been being served too much, been consuming too much, and today's my last day of that. I'm taking a break from it. So I went to see the most indulgent movie I could think of, Mission Impossible 7. Start off my journey. I went to try to go to the gas station, pick up some ciggies, and I didn't look both ways. I almost got hit by a car. It's my first warning. So I go to the movies, take a ride, pull up, and there's people outside all in front of the movie theater, reminding me of the good old days. They're all outside talking about the movie. Back in my day, there was always people outside the movie theater dressed up like Marilyn Manson. But the movie they were talking about was Barbie. I didn't get any footage of all these people outside talking, but I did. There was even people outside talking when I got out, and here's a quick clip of that. So they're all talking about Barbie because Barbie is creating quite a national dialogue. It's made over $1 billion. So that was cool. Went in, got my last kids pack. Miraculously, the icy Ninja Turtle ooze icy was working today. Here's a clip. That. So I got the green ooze icy, very strong green apple flavor with a little bit of that 90s you had to be there ooze flavor. There's a million things flavored like ooze back then. Got into the movie theater, got my seat, my favorite seat in the very back in the middle. Then I decided, well, it's my last day of overindulgence. I'm going to get an extra candy. So I went and got some Airhead Bites. And full price candy's $5.50. So I've been getting a deal with that. $2 for the extra candy with the kids pack. But no more kids packs for me. I might not go to the movies for a couple days at least, because I got to just calm down. There's so much chaos going around. And it's within me, and I'm just like a void, a black hole of consumption right now. I gotta hide from that. I'm gonna hide from that. I'm only gonna eat at the free food review. I want to look good for Danzig in September. Can't give myself diabetes again. So I'm going on a break from my consumption. Anyways, after getting the Airheads Bites, I saw a father and son walking into the movie, and I'm like, oh no, they're going to steal my seat. Even though I left my bag and my popcorn and stuff on the seat so no one could sit there, but I didn't want to take the risk. So I ran in there. I was right up behind them. And then I ran as fast as I could to my seat, and I felt kind of guilty because that's the kind of movie, Mission Impossible 7 is the kind of movie I would have seen with my dad. So once again, my overconsumption took over. Sick of seeing the same previews all the time, so got through them. There's a few new ones, but finally it's time for the movie to come on. And what do you know? Has Tom Cruise and the director looking. Tom Cruise is just looking crazy, wild-eyed, and manic. And it was very much a repeat of the Seth Rogen thing before Ninja Turtles, like, thank you for coming to the theater and everything like that. And I realized it's a Paramount film. So was Ninja Turtles. So I think Tom Cruise made Seth Rogen make that message at the beginning of the movie. So I'm sorry, Seth Rogen, if you're watching this, that he forced you to do that. You seemed uncomfortable. But anyways, I think it's kind of a slap in the face to everyone doing the writers and acting strike too. Kind of send a message that way. So on to the movie. Starts off in a Russian submarine, and it has some kind of AI technology. It's become sentient, and it blows up the submarine by making it think there's another submarine or something like that. And there's two keys that control the sentient AI that form together to make one key, and that's a rip-off of Master of the Universe. If you take He-Man and Skeletor's swords and combine them, it opens Castle Grayskull. And that's almost all you need to know from the movie. The whole movie is them, the key being passed off from one person to another. And shots of Tom Cruise like running, riding a motorcycle, jumping from a parachute, and stuff like that. It takes place around Europe. And yeah, it's just, they're just bouncing this key around between people trying to control this sentient AI technology. 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's only part one of a 2-part film. I was bored. I was bored within the first 30 minutes. There's a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. That sounds kind of familiar. Doesn't Ninja Turtles have that too? Does Paramount own Rotten Tomatoes now? Because I'd give this movie a 4.5 to 5 out of 10. Tom Cruise doesn't look like a grandpa. He looks like somebody's pawpaw. This is not believable. And sad for me because it makes me realize I'm old too. One of my comfort movies is A Few Good Men. Came out in 1992. That's what I'm thinking when I think of Tom Cruise. And when I think of myself in 1992. But I'm not. And neither is he. Here's some footage of some hot air balloons I saw on the way home. I'll be back, but not soon. Thank you.